So, coming into the video, this has been a very enjoyable weekend.
Eric, stop there.
The table.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You don't start. I will start. I'm gonna come directly to Salil first. I want you to just reflect on what happened. The kiss we saw from Erish to Salil.
You know, he's the only depressed guy at the table after this weekend.
Of course, Manchester United fan, what he can expect. So some crazy words between exchanges of words between Eric Ten Hag and reporters. As you have all been seeing that. So how do you, as a Man United fan, how do you reflect on what happened in Old Trafford against your greatest of rivals?
I think it was individual mistakes. Especially we can target one person standing in midfield, a very legendary player, Casemiro. He was not at all focusing on the game. I feel like he was playing against us. Like Benzema said, on my life he's playing against us. So I think that was happening. Like you're getting tackled by Gravenberch is 20 or something almost.
Gravenberch is I think 20.
He's getting bullied by a bunch of 20-year-old people while he's a legend. He's played with Modric, he's been with Cruz, he's been with Ronaldo. And there you're falling on them, trying to grab the ball with your hand. Like, what is that? You cannot be doing that. If it was that, then you'd be playing handball, right?
I mean, I can see where you're coming from, and I can see what the frustration of not winning the match and what happened in the field. But do you personally feel it's commendable and it's good to point out fingers on, as your captain Bruno said, it's after the end of the game, anyone can point out fingers on anyone, but it's not fair.
You can't point, obviously. You can't, but you know who's made the mistake. As much as Bruno says you don't, even Rio Ferdinand had mentioned that Jimmy Carragher has no right to say leave the football before football leaves you. Like, you can't say that. It's not good to say that, but you know who's made the mistake, and as a fan I can say it, but their teammates, their people who are connected to United, they will defend him, obviously. But as a fan, someone who invested my time to watch that game. You can see that. So watching.
But can you really say that you can't point fingers? Because I think Eric Ten Hag has reached the level of delusion that United fans live in. because he told the reporter that there were no obvious mistakes on the pitch.
That I'm not going to support that.
I'm not sure whether he is perfectly alright in his head or he has some cocaine or something. And
that's it.
When is the time for Ten Hag out? That statement, when is that?
I give him a lifetime contract, I say.
not only
you guys said that about Ole also.
Not
both
only him. Star by Rashford is there. Give him a lifetime contract.
Yeah, sure. Casemiro also.
No. I think about Rashford, the last game he could do what he could. He gave 2 passes to Zugzi, which could not be converted. But I think Rashford tried his best. He's lost his confidence. That I can see that. There was this one moment in the game where he tries to cut, but he just goes back and passes it back, which no winger ever does. Which I've never seen him ever do that. I can see that he's lost confidence. He's lost the ability to cut through because of he doesn't get played a lot. That you can say. Otherwise, it's just the backlash he gets from the fans unnecessarily.
I think that also ends with Eric Ten Hag always starting him and not giving any other players chances, because
who will you put on the right? Anthony. Even he's as bad as him at this point.
Anthony is a legend. Legendary player. Enough giving excuses,
I want to directly come to Eric.
What a game. Arne Slot, no goals conceded. We have the most shots in the league. We are second joint top of the league. So I mean, I'm happy with how his era has started. It's honestly better than it could have been. Manchester United have been annihilated. Yes, we should have scored 5 or 6. Honestly, Salah missing that 4th one, and honestly, he shouldn't have touched the one that made Trent's goal offside. What a legendary celebration, by the way. That should have counted. But yeah, it was overall a brilliant match. I kind of expected it, but yeah, we should have scored 5 or 6. So I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm kind of disappointed because we should have gone on and done more.
I mean, before coming into the match, so of course, new manager, it's been like the last time a new manager of Liverpool going to Old Trafford and beating them and having a clean sheet, it was 1975 or something.
Yeah, it was the last manager to do that was Bob Paisley.
Yeah, I was mind blown, seriously. Yeah. So did you expect these kind of a start from Arne Slot after that caliber of a manager like Jurgen Klopp left?
No, but there was no Ten Hag before that, na.
Jokes apart, I said this in the earlier videos as well. Arne Slot has really taken Klopp's football tactically a step above.
I mean, how impressed are you with him? Because it's been
Very.
just 3 months. So
Very.
let's say like Jurgen Klopp's football is still there, but you know the minute indications and the minute changes, as Virgil rightly said,
Yeah.
like it's not the same football, but in the television you can see that it might be similar, but it's very different.
It's really good. It's so fluidic. I thought Klopp's heavy metal, just attacking all out football was fun to watch. But it's a joy to watch this type of football, to see them play this way. And honestly, they are just breaking into the opponents. How he utilizes the players so well, he's made use of Gravenberch so well in that pivot. He's got Szoboszlai his confidence back. Even Diaz is performing so well. I have no doubts that he'll even work wonders with Nunes once he's done with whatever he's working with him on. So, I mean, I'm just really happy. We obviously still have Chiesa to add to this brilliant attack. And yes, we didn't sign a defensive midfielder like we'd hoped, but I mean, I'm pretty sure Ryan Gravenberch is going to do a good job for now.
I'm going to stop you two right there, and I'm going to ask Adit a question now. So it's been 2 years since Ten Hag came into the Real, and it's 3 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. So and it's just been 3-4 months since Arne Slot took the Real Liverpool. So the thing that Erik Ten Hag couldn't do with Manchester United for 3 years, he did it with 3 months. So what difference did you see with these two managers?
No, honestly, I'll tell you, I was actually, in general, of this concept of managers creating such a big impact, I was skeptical about it. Till it actually happened in the Prem, and of course with Barca now with Hansi Flick. Of course, there is a role that the manager plays, but I was always of the opinion that manager can only contribute till a certain extent. Uske baad, it's on the players on how they play.
True.
But now with Slot, we can really see that getting in a good manager can really make a difference. I don't know where should I point out and say that Slot is doing something different from Ten Hag, because he hasn't been there for enough time as well. I think Ten Hag has been there for a very long time now, and it feels very long as well, even if he's not. But
sorry to interrupt, but in this point, it's just the footballing IQ of both of them. It's shown. Slot picked apart Ten Hag's tactics in a 2-minute clip in a Sky Sports interview.
After seeing that video, I was like, the clarity of mind that Slot has while talking to giving a press conference or something. When it comes to Ten Hag, so I'm so sorry, Salil, but he looks like a
What do
rookie.
you need to be sorry about it?
he talks like a rookie. So if someone asking you some question, you have to be honest with them. No,
Yeah.
I mean, you can cover up your team, you can cover up, we will come back stronger, or something else you can say. For anything and everything,
that line, he stuck with it and he sticks with it every time. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan.
What
plan? That's my point. Like show us the plan. You're not showing us that. Okay, then you say that it's then like he said, it could be individual mistakes as well. But that at the end of the day comes to you as well. How you use them.
exactly. So
Like, okay, I agree to him that you are not Harry Potter, as he said, I'm not Harry Potter. But the thing is, show us that you are not Harry Potter, right?
Show us that football
3 years will be on the line. Yeah, I think honestly, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did a better thing with the team than Ten Hag has done till now. Because, as he said, what you see on the table every year is your progress, not a trophy. So he got us from second to third, and I think there was one impressive season where we did 9-0 to Southampton. No, I've not seen United play in like this generation till now that way.
bro, you are talking rubbish. Erik Ten Hag in, I'm all in.
We are on the
lifetime contract.
Erik Ten Hag can stay for however long he pleases,
No,
But I mean, this is established that Arne Slot is the only bald Dutch manager in the league that matters.
only time will tell. I mean, I don't want to be optimistic about United, but ठीक है दे लेते हैं थोड़ा
Optimistic रहने की क्या बात बची?
I mean, let's see what we do against Southampton now.
I mean, this international break is going to be a good break for Manchester United and Manchester United fan because
Because they don't need to see United play and lose.
What's next for Ten Hag? You are gonna stick with him, or not you, but the management? I'm saying.
I think the CEO just recently said he's backing him. Ineos is backing him. So I mean, they must be having a plan.
They should, huh? Good.
there is something going on in the back, but if you're not showing it, how can we believe it,
Is he
right?
having any leaks of their videos or something?
No idea. I mean, see, the management backing him would probably be from the fact that they don't have a good enough candidate immediately to replace him.
Thomas Tuchel is there.
He should agree to come to.
You think Tuchel's going to...
Exactly.
It's you know,
I'm just throwing in
Old Trafford's roof is leaking. You know, your players are shit.
And the
your team is
fans' hearts
shit.
are bleeding.
The manager is as delusional as the fans.
More delusional.
So yeah, I mean, but enough
enough
about
of
this.
United.
Yeah,
Let him be in peace, bhai.
Let's come to
okay.
us being on cloud-9 with that 7-0.
Oh yeah, Sriram, you've been questioning me till now. I'm going to come to you both. How high were you guys after Barcelona did what they did?
I mean, it's been like 6 years. The last time we won like 7-0 or 8-0 was in 2018. So I was in a screening in Sakinaka, and I was like, I was having some beer or something. I was having my moment. I can't believe what I was seeing. It's like finally something good is happening. So how did you feel?
Bro, crazy. I mean, I was so happy even after 3-0. After 3-0 also, I'm like, abhi khatam ho gaya match, chalega yaar, done. But then he just kept on scoring. And literally, aisa tha ki with every chance it felt like goal ho sakta hai abhi. Every time they attack, it's a goal. And this is the difference between Flick and Xavi. No disrespect to Xavi. Xavi is a legend. But with Flick's football, you see that. With every attack, you feel like something is going to happen.
Right.
And that's again where I come back to the point where he spoke about how much of a difference does a good manager make. You see that with Flick, man. You just see that.
The only difference I see and I noticed and I want to point it out is when Xavi was at Realm, the players want to make a tough pass or a crucial pass which is either go 50-50 or which might people come and intercept.
Yeah.
But this with Flicks, there is absolutely no panic or nothing. They are going for it.
Simple and clear, yeah.
2 seconds, more than 2 seconds, no one is holding the ball, and that is the feel which I feel. It's the implementation that he is doing with the tactics. It's people are getting in and they are doing it right away. So that's what I think
it's been too good in all aspects. It feels like it's too good to be real. ऐसा लग रहा है भाई, everything is clicking together. Like मैं पता है बहुत sad था मैच के पहले, like not मैच के पहले in the sense कि पिछले मैच के बाद after Bernal got injured, I was like damn bro, we are done for in the defensive midfield. And then in comes Casado and drops another banger of a performance.
Right.
Bro, and मेरा बस अभी एक ही concern है कि ये पूरा season कैसे sustain करना है. Because Flick has only 18 players.
Yes.
His squad is limited to 18 players. They can't sign anyone else. And injuries बहुत है. So
it's a good thing that Frankie and Ansu Fati are going to be back.
Hopefully after the international break.
Yeah. So
I'm very excited about Ansu Fati.
At least for Champions League, we need some squad to.
Yeah, we need depth.
Yeah.
Because a lot of matches coming up, so it's about sustaining this kind of intensity that Flick is bringing to the table.
I read this tweet somewhere that Olmo, Rafinha, and Yamal are able to do what Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Vinicius can't.
They were the who everybody thought Real Madrid's front three would be, but they're doing it here.
No comments.
Do you not want to comment to jinx it? Or?
Yeah.
No, it's not even about jinxing it. Like I feel Madrid will slowly come back to their glory. Matlab, of course, I can hate all on Madrid and what I can do shit talk, but in the end, it is a quality side. And Mbappe has proven it. He started scoring.
So Kylian is back, it seems, with a brace.
2 goals against Betis, and all the talk that was there where people were saying that there's probably some kind of internal clash between Vini and Mbappe. Vini proved it again, gave the penalty to Mbappe converted. So it is going to be tough.
Valverde is going to be very underrated. The pass that he, I don't know whether you watched the match. I watched the match.
Back flick.
It's really good.
Valverde is a very, very underrated player. That guy. I don't know if you guys know, but Liverpool tried a lot for him in the past few seasons.
But Madrid were reluctant that they are not going to sell him.
Yeah, because after Cruz, I think, of course, he can't replace Cruz. Nobody can replace Cruz. But he's become one of their mainstays in midfield now. You can't go against Betis.
Definitely.
What a match.
Let's climb back to Premier League. Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
After 6-2,
We have someone watching this video.
Not in the studio today.
and mention about the defense.
after 6-2, now it's again 1-1 in their home Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
The defense is terrible, isn't it?
It's so bad. I don't know how you can have 42 players to choose from and still end up with the worst 11 on the pitch.
It's tough on the manager as well. You know, when you have so many players in Jadon Sancho,
Now the new signing.
yeah.
But loan.
Why?
Exactly.
The question is why?
I really don't know how.
30-35 players, every player was right.
I think they literally got rid of Sterling because they didn't need a winger. Then they signed
I don't
Sancho.
understand only, bro. So, see, if you are a player, you want to play. And if
Exactly.
you are signing for Chelsea, you know you are not going to
Good
play.
to play.
So, why are they signing? I don't even
बारसा
know
फैंस को
what's
तो ज्यादा
happening.
दुख हो रहा है हम एक प्लेयर साइन नहीं कर पा रहे
हाँ,
साइन करके बैठे उधर नहीं यार बट सीरियसली इवन ये सिटीज मैच we'll come to that as well. Haaland getting another hat trick.
Bro, what is that guy doing? It's insane, huh?
Yeah, it's insane, and I don't like him doing it. But but as long as he's carrying
Even his
FPL,
teammates don't like it anymore.
but as long as he's carrying my FPL, fine. man.
There are those guys who don't put him also.
No, but I saw the stat somewhere of the player with the most number of PL hat tricks. There was Aguero, Alan Shearer, all these people in the list, and then you have Haaland, I think, on 4th number now.
With 67 games or
But
something.
the amount of difference in the number of games, bhai, it is crazy. And people can hate on Haaland all they want, but
They can say he is not having the proper touches, he is not
Yeah.
helping in with defense, helping in with the playmaking thing.
But he shuts
Bro,
them
he is
down with
scoring
us.
very
Yeah, what else you
That's
want
his
to
job.
say?
That's his job.
Hat-trick.
But I think it does make a difference the fact that he has players like De Bruyne providing to him. You know, it
With
makes a
Gundogan
difference.
coming in as well.
Yeah, Gundogan as well once again.
Yeah.
So it makes a difference. I don't think Haaland would be as good if he'd have somebody else, behind him playing him in. But yeah, still,
Is that the
it's
same thing
ridiculous.
happening for Mbappe in the Spanish league? Because people
I
say-
don't think you can really argue that Real Madrid Mbappe is not having a good player to play him in.
No, like people were saying that if imagine the combo of Cruz and Mbappe, that would have been crazy. But now there's nobody to put in those kind of long balls.
Cruz is
to.
different type of a player when it comes to KDB. Cruz is like of a controller and
Yeah.
a player who plays deep.
Yeah.
But KDB is
Attacking, yeah.
So,
He's always on the move, front, around the box.
Because of Madrid, their prime creator has been Vini. To be very honest, there's nobody from the midfield. Freddie Valverde can't do that. You can't expect him to be the creator. Otherwise, it's Militao.
Bellingham is also a box crasher.
Kind of, yeah, but again injured out. Madrid, I think there were 2 more injuries. Danny
Celebos, I think it's
Ceballos,
it's a lie because of the international break, bro. They just don't want to go
They
there.
don't want to send him there.
Yeah,
So they think he's injured.
So as we were coming back to PL again, we talked about Chelsea. Now let's go to another North London Cup. Arsenal, controversial red card for Rice.
I don't think it is a red.
Yeah, no, even I didn't.
I mean, getting kicked, yes, you getting kicked and then you get a red. Like,
Yeah, I mean he didn't kick it too far. Also, it was just like trying to hold it for 2-3 seconds.
Yeah.
For you guys.
Too soft of a call from
Yeah,
But
It
him,
might be a soft
but-
call, but I mean the game's gone soft.
yeah, but I think, what do you think? Him being out for the next London derby against Tottenham, will that make a benefit for Tottenham's new team?
Because Tottenham also lost to
really.
Newcastle.
Yeah, they were. But their defense, if you see the game, the pass which was given was a beautiful pass.
Which one?
Against, yeah, in the Tottenham game.
The Banter is injured, it seems. So it's going to be a big blow for them.
So it's even Stevens for both Arsenal and Tottenham. They have one major player going out, and then they'll play in the London derby. But boys, there was another crazy comeback from Bournemouth against Everton.
3-2. Your nemesis.
Yeah, it's been such a great weekend in terms of my rivals.
Sadly, I didn't watch the match, but I was
But
watching the highlights.
now, like, I don't know how it's
good match.
like this generation. Maybe in the previous times, Everton was a big thing, but now, what do you think of Everton as an like? You can't compare them to City and United. Right?
Calling them rivals to us is disrespectful to us.
It was on cloud-9.
Let him
How can you be leading 2-0? By the way, you are leading 2-0 at home until the 87th minute.
And then you go down 3-2.
They lost 3-2.
cross into the box and goal.
I personally feel Everton are going to go down this season purely because there are some complications.
Do you think relegations?
Yeah,
We are looking to send them down.
With the financial fair play, it seems like they are going to get point deduction again.
Yeah.
So the reports are coming in, and since they haven't won any of the games till now, so it's going to be a very tough.
I don't know what's the scene with Jordan Pickford. He's a great player for national team. What happens to him in Everton?
I'm
case for Cucurella.
I had picked Pickford as my keeper for FPL. Unfortunately, because I thought I didn't have the
You
budget.
didn't pick Alisson?
I think Alisson.
I didn't have the budget. Man. Come on. Budget problems. Barcelona fans can understand.
Please say you picked Haaland.
Yeah, I've got Haaland and Salah and Havertz.
So he has to accept that. Bro.
That's what I said. कि है भाई वो पसंद नहीं पता. But yeah, I picked Pickford, and halfway through the match I saw he was giving me like 6-7 points something. I checked after the match, that guy's gone down to -1.
So with that said, Premier League we covered.
LaLiga we covered. League One cover करने लायक नहीं है.
But very very soon we are going to be also talking about the end of the transfer market.
Yeah, that video is coming. It's in the books.
It's in the books. In the making.
And teams are going into the international break. Let's hopefully pray that no player get injured.
Please.
Because international break has been a
I
curse.
say for Liverpool, please.
Liverpool is okay.
Yeah.
But seriously, we are going to come back to some great league action and Champions League again. That is what
that's coming
when we come back from the international.
Talking about Champions League, if you guys haven't checked out our reaction to the Champions League draws, you can check that out as well. And while the players are gone for the international break, we are going to bring that transfer market video for you guys.
Yep.
So yeah.
This has been us on Gametime Banter, and we'll see you next time.